Okay, are you guys ready for part 2 and find out what Burglar Bill finds downstairs? Do you remember this picture? He wakes up in bed and he goes, "Cat, there's somebody downstairs." So let's see. Burglar Bill creeps to the top of the stairs, and down below a torch is shining, and a voice says, "That's a nice umbrella, I'll have that." And Burglar Bill creeps down the stairs, and the voice says, "Well, that's a nice tin of beans, I'll have that." Burglar Bill creeps down the hall and into the kitchen, and the voice says, "That's a nice date and walnut cake with buttercream filling and icing on the top. I'll just have that." And Burglar Bill puts on the light. So there he is with Cat creeping down the stairs to see what they can find. Right. Look who they found. It's a burglar lady. Oh my goodness. There, with a black mask over her eyes and her hand in the bread bin, stands a lady. "Who are you?" says Burglar Bill. "Well, I am Burglar Betty," says the lady. "Who are you?" Burglar Bill puts on his own mask. "Well, oh, I know you're Burglar Bill. I've seen your picture in the Police Gazette." And then she says, "Look here, I'm ever so sorry breaking in like this. If I'd have known." "Don't mention it," says Burglar Bill, and he holds out his hand. "Pleased to meet you." "Likewise, I'm sure," says Betty. Burglar Bill makes a jug of cocoa and opens a packet of ginger biscuits, and the two burglars sit around the kitchen table. "Say, Bill, are you married?" "No," says Burglar Bill. "The right woman has never come along." And he offers some biscuits to Burglar Betty, and she takes one and dips it in her cocoa. "Oh, only just wondered," she says, "seeing all those baby things." So there they are. Let's have a look. "Oh, I've got a baby," says Burglar Bill. "I found it on the doorstep in a box." "In a box?" says Burglar Betty. "That's right," says Burglar Bill. "A big brown box with little holes in it." "A big brown box with little holes in it?" says Burglar Betty. "That's right," says Burglar Bill. "Well, blow me down," says Burglar Betty. "That baby's mine." And the two burglars hurry upstairs to the baby's room. "That's him," says Burglar Betty, and she swings the baby in the air. You see, he's got a little birthmark on his leg. And these are his own little clothes as well, what his grandma knit him. So you can see them in the mirror, and they find the baby in the chest of drawers. Bill put him to sleep in the bottom drawer, guys. Back in the kitchen, Burglar Bill makes a fresh jug of cocoa and opens a packet of arrowroot biscuits. And meanwhile, Burglar Betty tells him how she lost the baby. "You see, I left him on the doorstep for just a minute, and while I was burgling a house, he disappeared. And I thought the police had taken him. And I only thought it was a useful kind of box," says Burglar Bill. "I never noticed that there was a baby there till I got it home." Burglar Betty gets ready to leave. "I suppose your husband will be glad when you get back," says Burglar Bill. "No," says Burglar Betty, "I ain't got no husband." And she dabs a little hanky to her eyes. "You see, I'm a widow lady." So that means Betty's husband died. So she's all alone with the baby. Right. Burglar Bill walks through town with Burglar Betty and the baby. You know, Betty, he says, getting burgled like that gave me a fright. I know what you mean, says Burglar Betty. Losing my baby gave me a fright. I can see the error of my ways, says Burglar Bill. I've been a bad man. Me too, says Betty. I think I've been a bad woman. I've been a terrible woman. And just then the baby starts to cry. Shh, says Betty. You'll have the police after us. Burglar Bill looks over his shoulder. From now on, I am going to lead an honest life, he said. And all them things I pinched as well, says Burglar Betty. All them things, mine and yours, Betty, we're going to... There they are in the street, going to Betty's house. What are they going to do with all those stolen things, guys? They're going to take them back. Look at them, taking back all the things that they took from people and sneaking them back into their houses. Do you see that, guys? Wow. So Burglar Bill stopped being a burglar, and after a time, he started working as a bread man in the local bakery. And Burglar Betty stopped being a burglar as well. And when spring came, she sells her house and she gave the money to the police benevolent fund. And then she gets married to Burglar Bill. And outside the church, Bill stands with the baby in his arms. Say, Bakery Bill. Can you see him, guys? There they are. With the baby, who's a little boy. Betty says, say, Bakery Bill. And the baby says, Bakery Bill. And say, he's a jolly good fellow for marrying my mom, says Bill. Say, he's a jolly good fellow for marrying him, says Betty. And in the distance, the town hall strikes 4. And Bill and Betty and the baby leave the church, walk down the little street behind the police station, and go home to have their tea. Wow, that was a good story, wasn't it, guys? And look, even the pussycat came to the wedding with a great big red bow on her. That's lovely. So happily ever after. And there's Bill with his tray of bakery bread. Oh, I love that story. I think tomorrow night or next few nights we'll do some Dr. Seuss stories, guys. But I hope you like Burglar Bill. Bugla Bo. Night, night, guys.